Good evening, my fellow brewheads. How are ya? This, of course, is Glenn. I'm checking in with you for an edition of The Rounds, part of the Brewdthere-drankthat family. You know this. You love this. So let's get right down to it. I am swinging out to Colorado because, let's face it, if I don't go to Colorado at least once every other week, I freak out a little bit. You know what I mean? Kind of twitch. This is New Belgium's Super Crew, and this beer was released to celebrate their 20th anniversary. So, as a crew, of course, it's a blend. And what they started off with was a fat tire backbone, but they doubled the hops and doubled the malt. Now this behemoth comes in at 10% alcohol by volume and features 3 hops. It features the Target, the Willamette, and the Golden hops, or Goldling, sorry. Also, this beer is fermented with a saison yeast, and we've got a nice little adjunct of Asian pear juice in here. Should kind of add to that crisp nature that you get from some of the flavors imparted by a saison yeast. Again, 10% alcohol by volume. This one was a little hefty as far as your price point goes. It probably ran me about $9, if I remember right, $9 or $10, give or take. All in all, not horrible. So, this is not a completely blind, but a partially blind tasting. This will be my first taste of this, and I gotta be honest, I'm looking forward to it. On an interesting side note, my archaic state that I am unfortunately living in, Georgia, has decided to do something very forward-thinking. So today, we voted on Sunday alcohol sales. Ooh, I know. That being said, I thought, what better way to celebrate voting and exercising my right as a proud member of a republic than to drink the beer that I so heartily support and live by. Fantastic orange to a burnt honey hue to it. Lighter hues around the edge. I've got a really nice head here at the top. It's slightly off white and very champagne-like, small, tightly packed effervescence at the top here. This is, I think you can really smell the saison yeast on the nose. You get that nice little spice note. And not overly hoppy on the nose, surprisingly. I would have almost expected a little more, although I think they chose their 3 hops with a very intent, or very designed purpose. Fantastic aroma to it, very inviting. Light, crisp. And again, that spice note from the yeast. There is malt sweetness on the nose, I would say more so than the hops. And let's get into this puppy. Wow. Now, the IBUs weren't listed on the website, so I can't actually quote that to you. But this is really quite an interesting flavor profile. Champagne-like effervescence, a malt sweetness to it, and the bite of the pear juice. It's got to be hooking up with the hops, and you get this nice crisp bite about the start of the last third of the flavor profile. And it almost lingers around with some residual sugars. But very, very well done. That is just really interesting. This is a sipper and a thinker. This is something that'll just keep you going. Very, very well done. New Belgium, as per usual, man, you guys are killing it. And I think you're really, really proving why you guys are at the forefront of our American craft. And good on you, man. That is damn interesting. Well, that being said, guys, this will do it for the rounds. If you can still get your hands on the Super Crew, I would definitely recommend it. I mean, I would easily give this an 8 or 9 out of 10. Very, very well done. 10% alcohol by volume, once again. Don't be afraid to share. You know, we want everybody to be able to drive safely. And we will see you next time here on the rounds, guys. Here's to it. I'll see you over our next pint. Have a good one.